Are you curious about turquoise? You've come to the right place. Today we're talking turquoise. It's all about turquoise. The where, the what, the how, the why. So we're in for a treat.
All right, hello everyone.
Yep, hey everybody in Facebook world.
Welcome back to Turquoise Skies, our special Thursday show. We're talking turquoise.
All the turquoise, as you can see.
It's all about turquoise today.
All about.
We're saying that a bunch for the YouTube algorithm to try to get turquoise in there as much as possible.
Turquoise, turquoise, turquoise.
Also, hey Rita, if you get a chance, please give us a like, give us a thumbs up, hit that like button, share. We're going to go through turquoise today. A lot of turquoise. I would love if you had any questions about turquoise. Today's the show to ask.
Yep. We were kind of prepping earlier upstairs with the team, and there is so much information that I didn't know, so I'm getting to learn with you guys today. It's going to be really cool.
Leticia's looking at your necklace.
Isn't this thing amazing? Chef goes, I come in today, Chef goes, I have an epic necklace for you. And I'm like, okay.
Hi, Dan.
And then he revealed it, and I literally screamed.
She did. We should have got that on camera.
Just
that
like, feels amazing. And look at
just
the
noticing,
detail, too.
that at the back, the Navajo pearls. Oh my gosh, those are huge.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Cool.
Oh my gosh.
Hi,
It's
Laura.
pretty epic.
Thank you, Laura. We got your donation in. I can't wait to do our show for the scholarships.
Oh, I can't wait either.
We've got two ladies that we will be bringing on the show.
Yes.
And we're gonna do some scholarship stuff. So hello
Yeah,
everyone.
and a lot of really beautiful jewelry that the guest artists have donated.
Yes.
Are we auctioning it? Is that how it's going
I
to
don't
work?
know how do we want to do it?
I think we should auction it because they're such one-of-a-kind
I
pieces.
think we
Yeah.
had talked about doing like a sale and then auctioning off like a couple pieces. I think that would be super fun.
Yeah.
Yeah, we'll try. If you have any suggestions out there, hello everyone. We will. Is it for sale today? Yes, it is.
This?
We have some jewelry for sale. Yeah,
This
we might as
old
well-
thing? This
Yeah.
little old thing? It is. I don't know. You'll have to tell them because I didn't
Yeah,
look.
we'll get there. We'll make you wait. No, I mean I can look at the price now if you want me to. But anyway, we're gonna be getting into turquoise. We've got a lot of information to cover today,
Yes.
a lot to talk about, and we're gonna go quickly. I think, or we're gonna be here all night.
Where are we going to start?
So
I think we should start talking about the phony baloney.
That's a good idea. So I'm gonna start off with some other stones and some fake turquoise, so you can see the difference between, or educate about that first. Man, I'm just
Phony baloney.
Yeah, phony
We're
baloney.
starting with the phony baloney.
okay.
Can
So
we turn this so that they can see what's happening?
just my little kit.
Your cat. Let's fix your kit.
When we have the time, or if we have someone new that comes to the team, every now and then I'll give a turquoise demonstration to our team, so our team is educated on turquoise. And we did that today, and here's my little kit. I want to start off with the imposters. What are a couple of these things that we look for? And number one here is plastic.
Ew.
So this is a very, very common thing that I see all over the place in the Southwest. Sometimes you'll have artists selling on the side of the road. I've seen it in Santa Fe. I've seen it everywhere. This is fake turquoise plastic disc beads, or kishi. And it looks like turquoise. As a matter of fact, it has the matrix in there. You see that little brown spot? And this is very often confused for turquoise. You can feel it. It feels like plastic. It's not cool. Not turquoise.
I think we should call that gas station turquoise.
Gas station turquoise. The
'Cause
plastic
you see,
stuff.
You see all the truck stops on I-40. Well, you see some good stuff there too once in a while.
Do you know if that bead was silver on that?
This is a silver plated bead.
Okay.
And I've seen this bead. I think they ordered it online. And then we've got some kind of shell in there. But anyway.
Yeah.
We don't
Ooh.
like plastic.
Ooh,
That's
plastic.
my daughter.
Oh,
I saw
hello,
Shepherd's
daughter.
and I was like,
Oh yeah.
All right, coming up next, this is just another variation of the plastic, but it looks a lot more like turquoise. Can you see that? It's got little colors, little bits in there. Gas station sushi.
I love it, Kim. She knows
Gross.
what I'm talking about.
Yeah, but it's good to see this because, I mean, this is very confusing. There's a lot of people that would see that and think it's turquoise.
In a photo, I mean, it would totally pass for it. I think until you like really feel it,
Yeah, it's
or
hard to.
clank it on your tooth.
That's right. I guess I could tell that story. So.
That's what we do in my family, honestly.
Do you do that, really?
Yeah, I know. I was
It's the
doing it
old
earlier
Navajo
today.
trick. Yeah, it's the old Indian stone trick.
Yeah, you just do
You,
a
you
little.
just knock it on your tooth, and you can tell the difference. And we won't pass it around with all the pandemic stuff going on, but
No, but it's a time-tested technique.
you just click it on your tooth. Don't hit it too hard. You didn't hear it from us. If you chip a tooth, that's a trick.
Tell us what.
Yep, I think this is the most commonly confused.
I made this mistake earlier this week, in fact.
This is. Does anybody know what this is?
We already had someone talking about it in the chat from YouTube.
Really?
Yeah, you see the highlighted?
They do a lot of dyed howlite. This is not howlite, but it's
No.
it's close.
It's
Magnesite.
magnesite.
So you'll see this big nuggety bubblegum turquoise looking stuff. It looks like turquoise. It's pretty. It's less expensive than turquoise. And researching things to do in Albuquerque, I saw that there's a turquoise museum. That's a great question, Denise. Can you tell me about it? Yeah, we will get into that in just a little bit. There's actually a good point to talk about that. This is dyed magnesite. You can find this all over the place. As a matter of fact, look, I purchased this from Thunderbird Jewelry Supply. That's a great shop. They've got all kinds of turquoise, but they also have this. It's cheaper, and
But they're not trying to sell it as turquoise.
no, they're not. They've got written on there.
Yeah, it's transparent about
Yeah.
what it actually is.
Magnesite. Another name for it is seafoam magnesite. It looks like bubble gum. Something to look for in the pieces if you get some of this stuff is when they dye it, sometimes the dye is not consistent, and you can find little white spots. If it's on a necklace and the necklace is rubbing, and the beads are rubbing together, usually there'll be white spots where the beads will rub, where it rubs the dye off. So that comes in a couple different varieties. I wanted to show you what magnesite looks like in its raw form. I love magnesite. I mean, this is what we call wild horse magnesite. And this is the very stuff that is dyed and turned to turquoise.
Yeah, there you can see that white spot on that one. That's Devin's magnesite, right?
Yeah, this is Devin. He didn't put his initials on it. Cool. Moving on.
Germany.
Hello, Angela.
Hello from Germany.
Next up is was just mentioned in the feed. The next one of the more common imitation stones is another stone called howlite. You may see these beads if you go to, I don't know, Hobby Lobby, Michael's, Joann Fabric, any of those hobby stores. This is dyed howlite. Can you see that? Can you see this patterning right here in this one? That is a very common turquoise pattern that you'll see sold as turquoise sometimes. But this is dyed howlite. It comes in the nugget form as well, very similar to turquoise. Anything that's dyed, you'll have this consistent color. You see how this whole piece is just this it's almost this
Uniform.
uniform color of blue. Hey Heather.
So that spider webby cracking in the bead, that spider webby matrix, you said that's a very turquoise characteristic. Did you mean that, or did you mean it's a howlite characteristic?
It is a turquoise characteristic to have these veins, but this particular pattern,
Looks like old cracked paint.
that old cracked paint look,
Yeah.
that's an indicator of howlite. Good catch. So yep, this is dyed howlite. Watch out for this stuff. Usually, whatever it's in, the jewelry's cheap too. So
you can
that's a
tell by the
good.
metal.
Right.
It's
If
cheap
you have a
metal.
big old chunk of turquoise like that and it's selling for like $10. You
Yeah.
can probably be sure it's not
If
real
it's
turquoise.
if it's too good to be true, it probably is.
Yep.
Another a couple other stones that I have here.
And this one, right?
And this one. These are natural stones that look like turquoise. There's nothing wrong with them, they're just not turquoise. This is a, you see this?
This one almost has like a luminescent.
Chrysocolla.
Mm-hmm. It has a opalescent.
I think that's beautiful. I'd
Sure.
love to see that in some jewelry. I just don't want to see it sold as turquoise.
Right.
We have another
Which one is that?
chrysocolla.
Chrysocolla?
Can you hand me that slab up front?
Yep.
This is a natural chrysocolla slab. You know, at least once every couple of months I'll get a phone call here with someone that just found some turquoise in their yard and they're just super excited and oh my god, I found a boulder of turquoise in my yard.
Yeah.
How much is it worth, Shep? And I asked them to send me a picture and 10 times out of 10 it's chrysocolla. Yeah, I have yet to have a.
Is chrysocolla, like,
Here's another one.
is it mined here in the States?
I'm not.
Is that how they end up with it?
I think you just find it all over the place.
Okay.
Yeah, it's all over the world. This is also a chrysocolla pendant. This is beautiful. This is Olivia's upstairs.
Everyone likes the necklace.
Yeah. Awesome.
Yes, we are going to be selling after the turquoise talk. We've got some earrings and this bad boy.
This one too. This is another one that you find on the market sometimes, confused as turquoise. This is Imperial Jasper, and I bought this one at the Beat Gallery. I think that was Michael's or something. That looks like turquoise too, but that is Imperial Jasper.
Is that one dyed or is that?
No, that's a natural color of it.
Okay.
How would you spot the difference in this one?
I mean, to me, it looks different.
Yeah.
Yeah, it just has a different vibe. The Matrix, I think.
Yeah, the
Different.
Matrix there's a little bit about it. Sometimes you just have to see stones a lot,
Mhm.
and there's just no way around it.
Right.
Yeah, Imperial Jasper. Cool. I think that's it for our imitations.
Okay.
Next, I want to start with some lower grade turquoise, and I'll work my way up to
These in the box for you.
some better stuff. So, we were talking about this earlier. Actually, I need to get into the bottom of that one.
Oh,
Yeah. Do you know what most turquoise in the world, what color it is? What it looks like? Does anybody?
Let us know in your comments. Give us a guess. What is the most common color of turquoise?
what is the most common color? Turquoise. It's not all blue.
The most common color of turquoise is actually white. It's a powdery white.
I guess green also.
Yeah,
Well-
so did I.
Most of the turquoise in the world that comes out of the mines looks just like this. It's not usable. It's soft. It's
You can see the chalk
Chalky.
in my hand.
yeah, it's chalky. Do we have that chalkboard?
Yeah.
I used it upstairs. Oh yeah, we do have it. Right
It's
here.
back there.
I used it too. I was using it as chalk upstairs.
This is what we call turquoise chalk. Most of the stuff that comes out of the mine, look, you can write on a chalkboard with it. If I get a piece. Make me look like a liar. Is that the back or something?
Yeah, that's the back.
Wow,
Maybe
this is
that
like,
that one's just
It's
extra
the
harder
hard.
than the
it's
other
the
ones, I
less
guess.
chalky chalk.
no, I totally use the same kit to write
It worked
this.
upstairs. It might just be a weird chalkboard.
Yeah, maybe this chalkboard's done.
I used it upstairs
Well-
on our open sign.
Anyway.
It looks like you
Fail.
did it before.
Yeah, that was
Does that even wipe off? Like, if that might. Let's see.
turquoise chalk. I wrote
Kind of,
I
yeah.
wrote that with this very kit. Weird.
So the most common color of turquoise is white.
That's right.
I was really surprised to learn.
You can't really use it we're so used to turquoise being that blue color because it's so desirable to use in jewelry.
I have a question about this. So, I don't know if it's still around, but wasn't there a time when they were selling white turquoise?
Yeah, there's, I've got a awesome squash blossom upstairs and some Dry Creek white turquoise. There's also what we call white buffalo turquoise,
Yeah, that.
which is a little controversial. Some people say it's not turquoise. Some of
Okay.
the mine owners that own the mines that call it white buffalo says it's turquoise, and they've had people go and test it, and it's tested as turquoise.
Huh.
So that's kind of one of those in the industry. It's like I don't know.
Okay.
Most of the time, white buffalo turquoise comes from a couple specific mines, and I don't want to discredit the mine owners. We call it turquoise.
Okay. But it's not this.
It's not that. It's
Got it.
nice and hard. So what makes the difference? What's the difference between this soft, chalky white stuff and the white buffalo turquoise? Or my favorite one of my favorite turquoise is Dry Creek turquoise, which is a natural turquoise. It's white. It's very, very light blue, but it looks white. Is the hardness. To use something in jewelry, it needs to be a certain hardness. To be gem quality, not precious gem, but gem quality enough to use in jewelry, we like to have something to be a hardness of at least 4 on the mole scale. And what is the mole scale? I have a whole nother video on testing the hardness of turquoise, and you can go down that rabbit hole if you like. But basically, it means it's hard enough to use it. You can cut it; it's not going to flake, and you can put it in your jewelry, and it's not going to just fall apart. And so, there is techniques to make this chalk turquoise usable, and what they do is they grind it up and turn it into a powder, and then use some resin and turn it into this. This is what we call resin block, which is, I will be talking about treatments. So this is that chalk turquoise that is mixed with some resin in powder form and turned into a block under a lot of pressure.
So technically that block is turquoise.
Technically it's turquoise. How much turquoise? How much turquoise versus how much resin? This is technically, sometimes they dye it, and you can add dyes, you can add colors, you can add streaks into it, and then it will look like this. You see that? You can see the matrix in there and everything. This is also this chalk that's been ground up, mixed with some resins, mixed with some dye, and turned into this. With this material, you can carve it and shape it however you like. You can make cabs out of it, you can make beads out of it. You see this on the market a lot.
We talked a little bit about the Gemological Institute certifying turquoise. Would they certify something like that as turquoise?
So when they certify something, what they're doing is they're testing the chemical composition of it, and a percentage of it will be turquoise,
Okay.
and a percentage of it will be other stuff. So mostly that if you take this chalk turquoise and mash it up, there's turquoise in here, but there's also the host material that it was on, the Mother Earth, the Mother Stone, what we call the matrix in set stones, and that has different chemical compositions. And then also when you add resins and things like that, that'll also be in there, and that'll just show up on the test.
Okay. But a company could sell that as certified turquoise.
The company could sell that as turquoise. They'll call it turquoise. They'll call it real turquoise. Is it a natural stone? Not anymore, but just
Interesting.
be aware of where that comes from.
Tricky.
Yeah, just seeing that block with the matrixing in it is just like,
It's kind of trippy, huh? You know, they can do this to any stone, not just turquoise.
Yeah.
Turquoise just has a big spotlight on it, and everyone gets into turquoise. But they do this with jasper. They do it with coral. They do it with spiny oyster. They do it with a little bit of everything. And we had someone, one of the artists on our show, George Francis, who's Navajo from the Four Corners, and he said that he saw some amber once, and the guy's like, "Yep, it's real amber. Look, it's got a bug in it." And you know,
You
they were
just buy
throwing.
that at a museum.
They threw bugs into the mix and made some block amber.
Very clever.
Yeah,
That'd be some expensive amber if it had an actual bug in it.
Yeah.
right?
What's
Cool.
next?
So this is where the term block turquoise comes from, these blocks of turquoise. However, that doesn't necessarily mean anything, really. It just means that it comes in block form. There's a lot of other turquoise that can come in blocks. Now here's some little blocks of some good turquoise that came from, for example, this is a very similar stone. Devin Edison put his name on it.
And that's Kingman.
There's some Kingman turquoise, and this is a block of Kingman turquoise. See, it's cut into a little block. Actually, this one right here. So you can still buy the little blocks of the real stuff. So don't confuse that term. Just know that when you're shopping for turquoise, it's always good to ask, hey, is that a natural stone? And even then, we have some gray area, and we'll get into that in a minute. So there's some blocks of some good stuff.
So that block just probably has more turquoise, less resin. That's what makes it better?
Yeah, you know, I don't even think there is any resin in there. It's maybe that some of the stabilizing, this is stabilized. This was a different stabilization process where they soaked the whole boulder, the whole thing. Like this is, let me show you an example here of some Royston that is stabilized and not stabilized. And you won't be able to see much difference here. This is a natural set of turquoise from the Royston mine. This is where I'm getting some of the Boulder ribbon turquoise. These both came from the same place. Some of the pieces were a little chalkier, and I had someone stabilize this. So through a treatment that took a long time, a couple months, this was soaked, and basically turquoise is a very porous stone, and it just needed a little bit extra. Most of the turquoise on the market is stabilized. And what does stabilize mean? It basically just stabilizes the stone to be usable in jewelry. So that means making it harder, or making it preserving its color, preserving its hardness.
And you were telling us that the ancient Egyptians used beeswax, and they coated turquoise stones in beeswax.
That's right. And so ancient Egyptians used to stabilize their turquoise in beeswax. They would rub beeswax
Fascinating.
over their stones so it would keep its color. And that's a method of stabilization. Also the backs, on the back side of a cab. See if I have any here. Yes.
Because with the porousness, it absorbs the oils from your skin and from wearing it, and will change the color. So
Basically just
stabilizing
gives
it
a
protects
chemical
it.
reaction.
Right.
That's right. Turquoise is so porous that it's going to be absorbing everything it touches. As soon as you pull it out of the earth, it's going to start absorbing everything it touches. And so the oils from your skin, when you're touching the turquoise, it will absorb that. And stabilization is a way to preserve the color.
Mm-hmm.
So the oils of your skin, or when you're washing the dishes, or when you're anything that you put hand sanitizer on these days,
Yeah.
it's not getting into the turquoise and damaging it, or changing its color. Where's that ring? Olivia, can you bring down your ring
Which is,
if you're watching?
Olivia upstairs has this little ring she's had since she was a little girl, and it's the turquoise in it has turned green just from wearing it constantly for so many years. But she said when she was little, the stone was a different color.
That's right. Here's a piece of natural Royston. The same mine there that this came from. This is natural. Well, we still call it stabilized because the backing is stabilizing the stone. When you're setting it in to a piece of jewelry, this backing helps to keep it from cracking. And so that's another type of stabilization. Thank you, Olivia. Check out this ring. This is an old vintage ring. It's been in your family for years, right?
My mom just got it for me when I was really little.
Oh, okay.
It was like the only ring that fit me.
It's been in your family for as long as you've been, like, since you've been little.
Me, so like 12, since I was 12.
What color was it when you got it? Do you remember?
It was a brighter, I think it was kind of like the Sleeping Beauty, almost.
Oh, wow.
It was bright.
So very blue.
Yeah,
So
it was
we're,
very blue.
we're looking at the difference of this color to the green. Do you see that? That's over time when you have a natural stone and the oils from your fingers get into the stone. Turquoise is a copper alloy, copper compound. And if you've ever worn a copper bracelet, what color does it turn your skin? It turns it green, right? Well, turquoise does the same thing. You get some oils in there and the copper part of the turquoise will turn green, and it makes the turquoise green like that.
So does that mean this was not a stabilized stone
It wasn't stabilized
enough
Enough,
to keep
or-
it from...
Yeah, I would say that's a natural stone.
Thank you, Olivia, for letting us borrow your
Yeah.
ring.
So the ancient Egyptians used to put beeswax over their jewelry
Smart.
to keep chemicals and oils and things from getting into the turquoise, and it preserved that color. You should take off your rings before washing dishes. That's right.
Yeah.
So, getting back into this is what we call ribbon turquoise. And from here, you'll take that boulder. Some of them are have more turquoise in it than others. And if you're a gem cutter, you would try to eye where the turquoise is. So if I was trying to get a cab like this out of this stone, you can eyeball, there's the vein right there, and you would cut along the vein, and so you would get that cab coming up that way. If you're getting that ribbon turquoise, you're cutting it this way, and then you're getting the, didn't I have another stone? The one that Olivia just cut today?
That
Wow.
one? Oh, her cab?
Yeah.
No,
I think that's upstairs.
Yeah, we left it upstairs. I got carried away upstairs and I left a bunch of stuff. Anyway, this is where we get our ribbon turquoises. We'll cut this way, and then we'll get those little bits of ribbon.
And we had Eddie Secretero do a lot of that.
Yeah, you saw it recently. You'll also get, when you're cutting the stones, you'll get a lot of scrap that falls off on the table. Lots of bits and pieces of turquoise. And that's still good turquoise. It's just not usually usable as a cab. And what I mean by cab, we call it cabochon, the stones that we're seeing in our jewelry. But what you can do is you can take all of those, the turquoise scrap, and put them all in a pile and put them together and compress them, and then we get this. This is Sleeping Beauty compressed turquoise.
Oh, that's a great site for it.
And you can see that, you can see all those little bits in there. Those are all little pieces of turquoise scrap. Right? Can you see that? Here's another stone. You can see all the turquoise scrap in there, and you get some of the matrix and things like that.
See, that looks like a Royston, like compressed.
There's probably Royston in there. There's probably, I don't know. He said it was just a mix of a bunch of different things. So it's a way to recycle and keep using your turquoise. And I wanted to bring out some jewelry now, just so you can see. I'm going to start off here with these earrings, and we'll get to selling these in a minute.
Are we done with your box?
I think so.
Go buy bucks.
Bye, box.
Oh, here's some good natural stones. So here's some, back to the block. You see this block of compressed turquoise? Now we can cut this in any shape we want. Here we go. We had an artist that was going to make some earrings out of that, some slab earrings. And that'll be out of that. Do you have any natural dry creek? I have some dry creek in a squash blossom. Maybe we'll have someone bring that down. Here is a pair of earrings. And also, Angie's wearing these earrings right now.
Mm-hmm.
Of this compressed turquoise. Can you see those little bits of turquoise in there that have been polished?
It creates its own kind of character.
Yeah. Yeah, get a shot of her earrings. Here's a set of Kingman compressed turquoise. I mean, those look great, but that is recycling the turquoise scrap into and compressing it into turquoise.
I think it's a. Oh, there I am. Yeah, these are fun.
Really match the necklace.
Mm-hmm.
Oh gosh.
I actually really love the idea of this type of turquoise because, you know, it's so precious. Every little piece is important, and it's such a great way to not waste any of it because it's such a precious resource.
Yeah, I mean, I'm totally for that. I mean, we save
Yeah.
our scrap, and I mean, see, we're saving our scrap here in these jars, and actually, we just made these decorations up in the shop. But another thing you can do is you can chop them up and into chips, and then you can do chip inlay. If you've ever seen chip inlay jewelry, that's where you get that from. So yeah, we save our scrap. Here's some little turquoise nuggets that we really can't do much with, so we end up we're making some soap with it. We've got it as decorations. Sometimes we crush it up and turn it into chip inlay.
Are the turquoise scraps mixed with anything else?
I mean, there's some motherstone in there.
I think she means the block.
The compressed?
The compressed.
The compressed
Sorry,
stuff?
yeah, not the block, the compressed.
You're gonna get some different colors in there, and it depends on the compressed stone. This is mostly turquoise. Obviously, the mother stone, which is the host material that the turquoise is on, is gonna be in there too. So you'll get some of those brown
And
spots.
it's just like resin, a little bit of resin holding it together?
Yep, the mix. You can see the shininess to it. A little resin in there, and then compressing it down, and it's like particle board.
Ah.
Cool. So, but a lot of the turquoise we see in jewelry comes in what we call cabochons, which are the round and oval shaped pieces that we will find. Usually you'll get your stone and you'll see a shape, and you'll cut a slab. Have a slab in here?
So to answer that question, the difference between the block and the compressed is that the block, where's our block? The block, this block starts out as this powdery white stuff, chalky stuff, and then sometimes it's dyed to be the color that they want it.
So block
So this
comes
one's
from powder.
dyed.
Yeah, those
Yeah,
are
so it's
resin
just-
blocks,
that's
powder
powder.
blocks, and this is a
These-
compressed block.
Come from something like this. So it's already, you know, they're nice pieces of turquoise. They're just too small to use on their own. So then they become the compressed. Does that answer your question?
Here's a piece of block spiny oyster.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, that's
That's kind
interesting.
of cool,
That
huh?
one has like all the different colors in it too.
Yeah, that's a bunch of spiny oyster scrap that was compressed together. So when you cut your turquoise, you cut them into slabs like this. You see that? And then you'll see a stone in there, and usually you'll take a marker and draw it out, and then cut it out and grind it until it's round, and then you'll start to shape it until you get this beautiful cab.
This just makes me jealous of all the Devon stones.
That's
See
some
them,
good
I'm
ones,
like,
huh?
Oh my gosh.
Then, from there, things get picky. I like to think of turquoise as like a fine wine. If you know a sommelier or if you know wine, you know that there are vineyards all over the world, and a wine expert can taste some wine and say, oh, that's from that region, or that's from that region.
Right.
Turquoise is very similar. There's turquoise mines that are mined all over the world, and there's different veins that are mined different years, like wine, and they all have a different characteristic to them. I call it the turquoise fingerprint, and those fingerprints are often identified or associated with that mine for that year, and people have different preferences for the look that they like, or turquoise can be more rare because there's only so much that's released of it, or there's only so much of it that came from that mine, and it can dramatically change the price. Some of those qualities are subjective, and some of them are more measurable. some of the qualities that are measurable is like the hardness of the turquoise. We've got a hardness testing kit here. It's basically a scratch test. When you scratch the turquoise, I'll just show you this
That's
thing.
what that is?
Yeah, it's a hardness testing kit.
I was wondering, I've seen that around. I always thought it was just something.
Yeah.
What?
So
This
we've got
is
these
new to me.
these different pins, and they've got a number on it. You see that?
Oh my
Number
God.
2, number 3. Your fingernail is a hardness of 3. So if I scratch here, I might not be able to scratch it. If you scratch a surface that is softer than the pin, then you know that that's less than a 3 on the hardness scale. If it scratches the surface, you know it's not as hard. But if it can't scratch the surface, you know the surface is harder than the pin.
Right. So like diamonds, you said were 10s, right?
Diamonds are 10s on the hardness scale. That's right.
If
And
they're
we've got some chalk or
superior
something.
to-
Yeah. Here.
Yeah, a piece of chalk. So this piece of chalk here, I'm gonna do a scratch test on number 3. Oh, you hear that?
Yeah.
You know it's scratching.
And you get some dust come off.
Yep, you're getting some dust coming off. It's scratched. If you use it in jewelry, you prefer it to be at least a 4. Usually these natural stones, you can't scratch it. I don't want to scratch up my number 8. Let me get something a little lighter. But
That's cool.
5.
I was wondering what that was.
So some of these stabilized stones, let me get some of these stabilized stones. Stabilization is a way of bringing it up to a hardness that is more suitable for jewelry. So we've got these stones that are stabilized and not very well stabilized. You see that little watermark there? See, I can't scratch it, it's above a 3. This stone was probably chalky before. It's above a 4. And we're gonna try a 5. Oh yeah, the
Oh,
5 can
yeah.
scratch it.
That noise though.
Yeah. So this is between a 4 and a 5. This was stabilized up to above that gym quality level, to a 4. There are different levels of stabilization, different types of stabilization. This was a chemical stabilization. Everyone who stabilizes turquoise has their own method, has their own secret formula, their own way of doing things, and it ranges dramatically in the price. These are stabilized in China from some factory, just to get it up to above a 4, and the process is pretty bad because you get these watermarks all over it. That's an indication of that type of stabilization. It may even be the stone was just a really poor quality and that's about as good as they could do. But something to look for in your stabilized stones are just these like dramatic color changes that don't look like they belong. I want to show you a difference in the price here. There's some good stabilization coming out of China as well. Both of these came from the same mine. Now they look slightly different. This larger strand here, they're both from the Sleeping Beauty mine, was sent to a professional stabilization process in China. And same stones. I bought this piece for $20. This strand, actually about 15 years ago. I've been giving this demonstration for about 15 years. Yeah, $20 strand of Sleeping Beauty turquoise. It's probably worth way more than that now. But at the same time that I bought this strand of Sleeping Beauty turquoise from the same shop, this has been stabilized with the Zachary process, which I believe is a quartz vapor stabilization. And this was $70 for the strand. So you'll see a huge difference in the price, in the hardness and everything about it.
They're asking the highest scratch test for real turquoise. You said I think that's a 5.
Yeah, at 5.5 to 6, turquoise can get up there. It's usually the hardness of glass, which is a 5, and most good gem quality stones are around a 5.
Okay.
Yep. I've heard that Cripple Creek in Colorado is getting close to a 6. So, Yeah.
And to answer someone's question, yes, these are from compressed.
Yeah,
Yes.
those are,
This-
so her earrings,
Not.
compressed turquoise, which is just like this material here. These are the same earrings. The price on these, we'll honor our 20% off discount that we do. These are $60, so 20% off would be $48.
This necklace is not.
No, that necklace is good Kingman turquoise.
Yeah, this is beautiful stones. I just feel like honored to even have it on.
Gosh.
It's gorgeous.
Stabilizing makes the turquoise more durable. Yes, it makes it usable in jewelry making.
So I'm excited to talk about mines because you always hear people ask, "Oh, what mine is this turquoise from?" Or
That's right.
Is
and I-
this Sleeping Beauty turquoise? Is this Kingman turquoise?
So there's certain mines, like I said, turquoise is like a fine wine, and you'll get turquoise connoisseurs out there and nerds like myself who can start identifying certain mines, certain veins, certain years, to a point. Now, I want to emphasize that if you don't know, if you don't buy it from the mine or buy it from a reputable dealer that knows where it came from, once it's out of that trail, the paperwork trail, and then you just find it randomly, you don't really know. There's a lot of mines out there that look like other mines. There's doppelgangers.
And there's no way to test it or anything really, so.
Not really. It all tests turquoise.
Right.
Sometimes the color, there are very, very rare turquoise specimens that are very unique, and you know that you haven't seen that, and it's the only place you've ever seen it. But honestly, you don't really know unless you get it from the mine or you get it from a reputable dealer that's working directly with the mines.
And what about turquoise from Chinese mines?
You know, some of the best turquoise in the world is coming from China. The problem is we don't see it over here in the United States because all the good stuff is saved, and then we get the not so good stuff, and so it's created the bad name for Chinese turquoise.
Okay.
Although there's some really good turquoise that comes out of China if you can get a hold of it, especially some of the stuff from a long time ago before they really started restricting that. You see some beautiful stones coming out of China.
You didn't talk much about your the bottom tray there of the different mines.
Yeah,
Did
okay.
you want to get
We'll
into
show
that?
a couple of these. I've got a couple stones from some mines here. We've got, talking about that turquoise fingerprint, we've got some of these stones here. These are some natural Royston stones. I would say they're stabilized. They have the backing on it. This is my cost. This is a fairly large stone. $60. When we build jewelry, I know how much I paid for the stone, so I mark it there on the back. If you were to buy this at a retail store, it'd probably be twice that price, because stores usually mark it up. Also, jewelers will mark it up. If you have an artist who gets one of these stones, this would probably be $120, and they would just factor that into the price of their piece. These really good rare stones, these are Sleeping Beauty right there, those two little ones, Sleeping Beauty. We've got, most of this is Royston. We've got over here, you can see those different fingerprints. Can anyone guess what turquoise mine that is? I'm sure if you watch the show a lot, you can see the difference, and you might recognize that mine. That is, I'll give it a sec.
Drum roll.
Drum roll. See if anyone guesses that.
Someone is asking if we sell stones.
You know what, if you come in and buy a custom piece, or if you want a stone, we can sell some stones, but I get very limited supplies and we use them for jewelry. That's right, number 8, look at everybody. You know your turquoise, what am I, you should be teaching this class. That's right, I've got some white buffalo upstairs. I actually have some of that lavender.
Oh my gosh, you're
Golden
gonna have to
Hills,
show me
Golden
after
Hills,
the show.
Curtis, yeah.
Who's
Golden.
watching upstairs? Can we ask them to get it?
I don't even know if they know where it is. It's on my desk. It's on that L desk in the back.
Okay.
In a
Do you want me to
bag.
go?
It was Golden Hills.
Golden Hills.
I'm
Yeah.
gonna
Okay, we had some of that.
Yeah.
I think it was Adam P.
You want to just bring that whole bag down? And you'll see the difference in the price with these number 8 turquoise slab earrings. That is number 8 turquoise. You know, that's priced at $159 versus the compressed turquoise slabs, which are still beautiful, but those are priced at $59, and that's where the pricing is coming from.
Just imagining the price of those if they were put into like sterling too. Like that's just the cost of the stone at that point.
Yeah, we've got some Kingman here, which is compressed Kingman, but there's some silver around it, and yeah, those are going for $99. So this is where the pricing comes in. The most expensive turquoise in the world. There was an incident, a happening.
Happening.
I think 10 years ago now in Santa Fe. There's a very rare mine. Some of the really rare mines that only had a little bit of turquoise come out of it, they call hat mines. And that's because they say the miner would put it in their hat, and that's all the turquoise that came out of there.
Oh my gosh, yeah, I remember you telling us about that.
There was a mine called Lander Blue, and it was amazing. It had a spider web matrix, and it sold for $10,000 a carat.
Wow.
Just to give you, you have that scale in that drawer?
I was also reminded
Is that
to
scale
remind
sound?
you about the Mojave turquoise,
Oh yeah, Mojave.
which is not, yes, I think that's it.
That's good.
What do we have
So
here?
here's my cost on some number 8. This is uh, 31 carats.
So what's the price of it per carat?
It's $22. So what is that? 22 divided by 31. 32.
So it's
divided-
70 cents per carat, 71 cents per carat.
22 divided by 31. Yep, that's 70 cents a carat right there. There are 5 carats in a gram. So if we did it by grams, was that 7 times 5? That's $3.50 a gram for this number 8 turquoise. And you may, if you're buying it at a retail shop, that could be $1, $1.50 per carat. So what is enhanced turquoise? We've had that question before. It's anything that is stabilized, because stabilization enhances the hardness, it makes it harder, or dyed. And you can get carried away. We had that block earlier that was dyed and stabilized.
Yeah.
That was enhanced. Anything that has been stabilized or dyed. And then there's other techniques that you could do with turquoise, or enhancing, and get all kinds of funky colors. You may have seen this on the market. This is purple turquoise. This is what we call Mojave turquoise. Is there a bigger one? With like,
I thought so. Let me see. Oh yeah.
and they're not only enhancing it with the dye and stabilizing it, but if you can see in there the shine. Let's see if I can get that angle.
I had like
There it is.
gold.
Do you see that gold in there? That bronze? It's actually infused with bronze, and the bronze sticks to the mother stone, and so they're infusing it.
And I assume they dye it afterwards because pouring molten bronze onto something would affect the color, right?
Yep. I don't know the process,
That'd be
but
interesting.
I love that they're just owning it with the dyeing. They're like, well,
yeah, we're just
might
leaning
as
into
well
it. Like,
just
if we're gonna
go
dye
for
it,
it,
we'll just
just
go
go
all the
for it.
way.
We all love it upstairs like we love the purple of Mojave turquoise.
Yes,
It's pretty.
that was natural number 8 turquoise. Cool. Here is a natural lavender. This is from Golden Hills. We talked about this last weekend. It's in Kurdistan.
Something like that.
They can only mine it 2 months out of the year when it's not the flood season.
Wow.
But it's purple. It's a lavender color. It's beautiful. This is really hot right now.
Yeah, it shows up a little bit more pale and blue.
It's like a milky lavender.
Yeah, milky lavender.
Did you want to show this or should I go by?
Oh yeah, someone wanted to see Dry Creek. This is supposed to be, we're saving this for the show. And, you know, we do our big gallery show. Or
Sneak peek.
Sneak peek.
we've got this this is Dry Creek turquoise. This is turquoise. There's the Burnham Godber mine and Dry Creek that have this amazing white turquoise.
It almost looks like number 8 too. Like the matrixing of it.
Oh, I see what you're
Like
saying.
mostly in that center pendant.
Yeah, I see what you're talking about. It's just really white. Wow. So we'll be selling this. I mean, I guess I could sell it right now, but It's retail price. This is rare turquoise. This is natural turquoise. This is hard to find these days, and these stones are selling for a lot more right now. It's rare. This is called Dry Creek, natural Dry Creek turquoise. It comes with a set of earrings. We'll be showing it off on Friday, but if you're interested, it's retailing for $4,000. Squash blossom. Yeah. And yeah, showstopper for sure, and especially if you, it's not the same as white buffalo. No, there's a specific mine, really rare, called Dry Creek. That's where it comes from.
I love that it's not pure white. There's just the slightest hint of blue.
There's a slight hint of turquoise blue in there.
Pretty.
I love that turquoise.
That seems to be like a big identifier of a lot of turquoises too, like you'll have that transition in color, like with Royston, that happens.
So
there.
what makes the transition in color? That's another good question. Because sometimes we talked about how turquoise gets green after you're rubbing it with your finger oils and stuff, but sometimes you get turquoise that comes out of the ground and it's this beautiful green color.
These earrings are just going everywhere.
Oh, those are fairly close.
Here's that green.
You got a green one? There we go. That's a nice green. You see that green color? What creates this? Dry Creek's in Nevada. It's in northern Nevada, I believe. Godber. If you look up the Godber mine, or the Burnham, Burnham, Burnham mine. But what makes the turquoise come out naturally? These colors. It's all to do with the composition of the earth. All the materials that the turquoise grew on. If usually rule of thumb, and I'll get to the jewelry. I was trying to get through this before.
We're just
It
gonna
wouldn't take
go
too long.
maybe a little long today.
If you're more of this blue color, this is Sleeping Beauty. There's usually more aluminum in the earth, and if it's greener, it's a little more iron. Iron helps contribute to that green color. Another factor is the matrix, the mother stone, the host material that's in there. Could be completely different things that make up that composition, and there's value in that too. If you're from the Middle East, Persia, it is very sought after to have your turquoise as pure, no matrix whatsoever. They prefer that, and they will pay top dollar for matrixless turquoise. Whereas in the United States, I think we prefer to have patterns. As a matter of fact, the most desired pattern is the spiderweb pattern, and that's the most expensive pattern. But it's really, that's one of those more subjective qualities of turquoise. Okay.
Who's ready to buy some turquoise?
All right. So now we'll start our jewelry show.
Yes.
If you have more questions about turquoise, please don't hesitate to ask. I guess I'll give the regular intro. My name is Matthew James here at Turquoise Skies in Albuquerque, New Mexico, and I love turquoise. And we're going to be showing you some jewelry, and all of this jewelry is for sale. If you see something you like, just write "sold" in the comments below, and we'll set it aside for you. We just need your email to be able to send you an invoice, and you can pay, and we'll send it to you.
Show them our sign.
Show them our sign.
Gotta get the sign.
Okay. And you can reach us here at the shop, 505-862-9443. You can find us on Facebook and on YouTube, which you probably already found us.
Yep.
You can contact us on our website at T.Skies.com or send us a message over Messenger.
All right, let's do it.
Okay, let's get into it. Okay, so everything that we do here on the show, we just take a discount off of our retail price. We do 20% is our standard, so we'll be honoring that price today and do 20% off of everything.
Awesome.
Okay, so I'm sorry, Kim, she said she got a ring and the stone fell out. If you need any help with that, let us know. We can fix it for you. So since the theme of the day was turquoise, we're just going to be showing off some turquoise slab earrings.
Sounds like Kim's ring was not from us. It was a fake.
Yeah, a fake off of eBay. I'm sorry.
Ooh.
You know, that's the worst. When you think you're getting something, especially if you're thinking it's like real turquoise,
Yeah.
and it's
Wow.
silver, and it
can
turns
be
out to be.
dangerous if you don't know anything on eBay.
And that's why we do these shows here, so you can help
To
see
protect
things.
you from those scams.
It sucks to find out it's silver plated and plastic turquoise and made in China, and yeah, that's. Anyway, to the jewelry. Slab earrings. Today, I'm going to go through these fairly quickly.
I really love slab earrings. I just gotta throw that out there.
Slab earrings is just a slab of turquoise. Like I said earlier, the slab, cut slab, and then there's a hole in it, and you string it on some earring hooks.
It's a really fun way to just display a stone. Just the
Yeah.
beauty of the stone just lets it speak for itself. I have some slab earrings that I wear a lot.
These earrings, we're starting at $100. These are good stones. They're stabilized. So we're doing 20% off today. These will be selling for $80. Number 2, we've got some more turquoise stones. These are all kind of the from several mines in the Nevada area, in the Royston district, not the Royston mine, but in the Royston district, there's several mines there, several claims. So this is another set of turquoise earrings.
The
Also-
measurement.
Measurement? Yeah, we should just get. Sometimes like I'm in show mood, and sometimes I feel like I just trip all over myself.
Oh, that's what live
Yeah.
shows are all about.
You get into, you start it, and then you're just back in your regular show mode.
What I like about these ones is that they didn't control the shape. They let the shape of the stone be displayed.
Yeah, more natural shape.
Natural shape,
Yeah.
yes.
Sold on number 2 or number 1, Christine?
Christine Miller's buying number 1 or 2. They're both $80 on sale. This one's about 1 3/4. The number 1. Which one would you like, Christine? Number 1 or number 2? Number 1. We've got 1.5 inches. Number 3.
Those are a pretty shape.
Yeah.
Good face framers.
I like that little yellow there in the matrix.
Mhm.
That yellow motherstone.
Number 1 to Carol.
So number 1 to Carol. Christine, did you want number 1 or did? Sorry, Carol. I just want to check with Christine because she was first, and just want to make sure that she gets the earrings that she wanted. All right, we'll set this one aside anyway. I think Christine wanted number 2, but correct me if I'm wrong, Christine. Number 1, number 2. Got my pen.
I got it over here.
You have some papers over there? I'll give them that.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Sorry.
Christine wanted 2.
All right, perfect.
Alrighty.
Well, I have Christine's written down.
Okay, there's Christine's.
Thank you for clearing that up, Christine.
Here you go.
And these are Carol's or
Those are Carol's.
These are Carol's.
Yep. There's a
Alright.
couple more. Number 3. These are the same price. These are $100 retailing on sale for $80. A little bit longer. We're looking at just about 2 inches, 1 7/8. I love that calico pattern. That
Yeah, me too.
yeah, beautiful. That's number 3. Number 4. Got this deeper green.
That's the only pair that we have today with that color.
Yeah, it's a little different.
It's really cool.
There's a mine called Ajax, which is kind of in that area,
Oh, yeah.
but I don't know if it's from that mine. But it kind of reminds me of that a little bit. That deep green.
Yeah, all the Ajax I've seen has had like a lot of motherstone and barely any green in it.
Sold.
Sold. Number 4 to Heather Schneider.
Oh, we've got some drumming to catch up on.
Oh, yeah.
Oh my god. Okay, Christine. And Carol. And Heather.
Thank you, ladies. Number 4. That was number 4. Number 5. We're bringing out the earrings that Angie's wearing today. These are the the compressed turquoise. Long slabs. Let me get a measurement on that for you. It's almost 3 inches. It's just a hair under 3 inches.
They're fabulous.
And these are a great price, starting at $60. They'll be on sale for $48. $48 for number 5. We have 2 pair. 2 pair of the number 5.
Gosh, those actually look so pretty too.
I like them. They're big and dramatic and fabulous and fun.
I
What's
mean,
not
just-
to love?
Just learning about like everything that we've talked about. Sold to Mickey Martin.
Thank you, Mickey.
It makes me think of just like the shops that do all this, and they're just trying to be super economical and save everything. So
Yeah,
they take
Yeah,
away
and
things,
then that prevents, unnecessary extra mining,
you know.
right?
Okay, we've got our Kingman
Ooh.
compressed here. I love that blue color, number 6, Kingman turquoise. And they are set in a sterling silver.
Those are
Sterling silver border.
pretty.
It's got a bail and connected that way. These were also 100, on sale for 80. Number 6, Kingman.
Kingman is one of my favorite stones.
Yeah, you like Kingman?
Mm-hmm. I do.
Number 7. These are our
Sold.
Lena Trevino.
Not number 7, number 6 though.
Yeah.
Number 6 to
Meh.
Lena. Mickey Martin, are you looking at, this is number 7. Which number would you like, Mickey? Lena just beat you to the
Kingman.
Kingman, if that's what you're going for.
But you have first dibs on this.
These are really cool.
Or number 7 sold to Mazzella. If
And then this
and then
was-
Letizia sold number 8. We're not even there yet.
Holy moly.
She knows that this is number 8 turquoise.
I'm
though.
sorry, Mickey. Lena beat you to it.
So
She's on YouTube.
Mazzella
Oh,
for these
Mazzella,
ones?
this is
Mazzella
number
got
7.
number 7. Sorry, Kim. Mazzella beat you to it.
And
The
Letitia.
number 8 were a little bit more. We showed this a little bit earlier. They were $159, so they'll be on sale for was that $32 off? $128.
Yeah, that was number 7, but it's number 8 turquoise, and it's sold to Mazzella.
Great. And
We have another set of number 8 coming up in a minute. Stay tuned if they're smaller. But
Well-
this is
those are 8. Those are number 8.
this is number 8
but that
at
was
8, but the
number
other one was number 8
8
mine.
turquoise.
Well, oh no, I know, but I think Letitia wanted number 8.
No, she was just saying.
She got beat though.
She said sold number 8 mine.
Sold mine, like the mine.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Sorry.
I know,
I'm
whenever
on
we
the same
talk
page
about number
now.
8 and we're on like a different number, it always
So
is
confused.
confusing.
Awesome. These are cool. These are, I don't know if the camera's doing these justice. They've got a beautiful green.
Oh,
Little-
just
little
zoom in a
greener.
bit. Yeah, we could try this other camera too. See what
I-
Let's
this
try
is.
this one. Seems a little off. That green.
Where are you going?
Where are you? Where are we?
I was gonna go
Just
up
over
and
the center
switch
right
up.
there. Or, oh, yeah.
You're gonna have to bear with us, everybody.
We should have put number 8 on number 8.
Oh,
I
yeah.
guess we'll know next time. Yeah, there we go. You're getting that
What am I
green color
doing?
in there. That is,
There, right there.
yep, that green turquoise. This will be number
Sorry.
8, not the mine, but the
The number.
number.
Item number.
Number 8, unknown mine.
I believe those are also marked at 100.
Yes, they are.
So those will be on sale for 80. I'm gonna put these. I'll just leave the number 8. We have another pair of your
Oh yeah.
number 5
And these are 48.
that are 48.
Mm-hmm.
Ungee's earrings that she's wearing are 48.
Should we talk about this?
Yeah, we should.
Do you want to do that now?
Yeah.
Let's see. Where are you, Hook? There we go.
Oh my goodness.
Whoa!
Oh,
Yowza!
boy.
I just want to make a bench beat that size.
Look
Sold
at
number 5
this.
to Deborah Duncan Murphy.
Ooh, I
Number
need more
5?
papers. Oh, it's okay, Chef. Oh, okay.
Check out this. Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
This is huge. Kingman nugget disc bead necklace. Solid turquoise.
goodness.
We've got some desert pearls here at the end.
Perfect spheres.
It looks
too.
like an inch pearl almost, maybe 3/4 inch. Graduated, tapering down to the end with some sterling silver hexagonal
Oh wow.
beads,
Oh my gosh.
hand stamped, and we've got a hook clasp here. Price on this piece was selling for $1,600. We're taking 20% off, and so that'll be $320 off. That'll be $1,280.
Yep.
That piece is astounding.
Yeah, it's amazing, and you just it's probably worth its weight in turquoise. Now that turquoise is getting more expensive, huge.
Oh my gosh.
So this will be number.
I'm not even gonna give it a number.
We're not. We're gonna call it
The large turquoise.
number Unji's neck. Yeah. There we go.
All right, is our number 9 pair of earrings.
Number 9.
Yeah, this is number 9.
Number
See,
9.
this is what it looks like Royston to me.
Yeah, this looks like Royston. Definitely. How much was that Kingman necklace?
How much did it weigh?
Oh, how much did it weigh? We can get a weight on
Oh,
that.
jeez.
I don't
Yeah,
even know if
put that
I
on
can
the
weigh it.
scale. We need like a shipping scale.
Yeah.
you know?
Shipping scale.
Yeah, here we go. We'll figure something out.
It's heavy. I
You
can
could
tell
use
you
one of
this.
the bowls and put the bowl, one of those like red bowls that's right in front of y'all.
Yeah,
Put it in that.
I
on
got
the
this.
scale.
I got it, man.
Okay.
It's gonna break the scale. Is what it's gonna do.
Camera, this one.
Oh yeah.
It's gonna break
here
the
we
scale.
go.
If the scale didn't break with me throwing it across the room last time, it's not gonna break.
Oh, that's in carats. I was like, oh my gosh. It is 550 grams. That's 19.5 ounces.
What?
A little bit over 16 ounces, 8
Yeah,
ounces.
let me see how many carats that is just to weigh the turquoise.
You'll get some neck muscles.
Yeah.
Then you feel lighter now. Literally the weight.
But
is
it's like
lifted
that,
off
it's
of
the
your
good way.
shoulder.
It's the weight of like, oh my god, I'm a queen.
Yeah. 2,750 carats.
Amazing.
And Kingman's, that kind of Kingman, I mean, if we priced it like our number 8, that would be just the weight of turquoise alone.
Yeah.
Who's the artist on this?
Does it say right there?
Doesn't say on the tag, no. Thought you might just have it in your
Yeah.
filing cabinet memory.
I did. I thought I wrote it on the tag. I was gonna rely on that. This is supposed to be on the show for Friday, so I was gonna do
Oh
my
wait, there's
research.
a beta. Wait,
Charlie a beta?
Retroletta? What am I seeing?
Where's the
I need like a
magnifying
little
glass?
magnifying glass.
Where's
I'll figure
our-
this out, and
Where's
you.
our jeweler's loop?
Here, you wanna put it in the camera?
I was gonna say you sell some earrings. I'm gonna figure this out. Yeah, we do need a little magnifying glass.
Yeah. We have them upstairs. We got loops.
Oh.
We got little goggles, everything.
FTA Archuleta?
Oh, okay, I did read it right.
Is that Fred Archuleta?
Oh, that little tag right there.
Archuleta
you see it?
is
Alright.
does not sound Navajo.
No, I was thinking this was a Santo Domingo artist.
Just because the bead style or the turquoise.
Yeah, we've got a little Kachina face there on it. Yeah, anyway.
It almost reminds me of like a Zumi stand.
Can it
Like
be
the
put
Zumi
on
sunset.
layaway?
Yes, it
Yes,
can be put on
it
layaway. How does layaway work? Glad you asked.
Oh, I'm gonna have to memorize this. I still haven't quite figured it out.
I
So-
thought you put like a chat command for layaway.
Yeah, you do.
Yeah, right? So we have a standard layaway here at the shop. We require 25% down and 25% a month until it's paid off. That's our standard system. You have a few other options to pay as well. Once we receive your email, we'll send you an invoice, and you can pay online using credit card, PayPal. We're going to have Apple Pay soon. There's another system called Klarna, which is another form of layaway. It's actually a financing option. They will pay us right away. We will ship you the jewelry right away, and then they'll set up a payment plan for you. And I think they have other options rather than the 25% a month. I think they can extend it out to 6 months and
Made notes.
yeah. So yes, if you like it, we can put it on layaway. Back to the earrings.
Number 9.
Number 9. Beautiful slabs. Already lost my measuring tape. Just under 2 inches there. Turquoise. 99, so on sale for
80.
$80. Number 10. We've got another set of the Kingman slabs
Ooh.
with the sterling silver housing.
And did you say that these ones were compressed?
Yes, they're
Okay.
compressed turquoise.
Because this one, like the other ones I could tell, but with this one I was just like, what?
Sold, number 10.
Congrats, Mickey.
What did we say, 80?
$80, yep.
Okay.
Number 11. Oh, here you go, Leticia.
I'm sorry, here's just a collective drumming for everybody because I'm slacking.
Oh wow. Number 11 is number 8 mine.
Number 8 mine. These are a little smaller, but they're number 8.
They're so sweet though, I love those.
I like them too.
About 1 inch and an eighth. They were $139, so $140. And they are sold.
For 112, 2. Oh,
Oh,
Leticia, we'll have to bring out some tomorrow just for you.
I'll go look and see if we have. I don't see any other number 8, but maybe we'll have to make some, huh?
For Shirley.
For Shirley Chavez, congratulations. Sorry, Leticia, she beat you to it.
These ones were, what was the price?
112.
112?
Yeah, me and Devin will have to like tag team some custom Leticia
These are
earrings.
pretty. Little purdies.
Number 12.
Number 12. Oh, I like these.
Me too.
The ones that didn't have cards were priced at $80 before the sale.
Before the sale?
Yeah. So we've got these starting at $80 before the sale. What was that, Marco? $64.
$64.
They're a little smaller. These are 1.5 inches. That green turquoise mine, $64 for number 12. Turquoise slabs.
Those are so pretty. That looks like a mix between Royston and like that, what's the creek one? Shoot.
Cripple Creek.
Cripple Creek. There's another one that has creek in the name, right? I keep getting confused on that.
Dry Creek.
Dry Creek, yeah. Okay.
So these ones are also 64.
$64. Number.
Oh,
That
also.
was number 12.
Number
That was number
12.
12. I was looking at your chat box there, Marco.
Yes.
Number 13. These are also priced like number 12, starting at 80, retailing at
Sold
80.
12.
Sold.
Sold 12 to Patmore.
Oh yeah.
Lucretia, would you like these? They're very similar. This is number 13, same price, $64.
Lucretia has first dibs if she wants some.
You have first dibs if you'd like these. $64 for the Nevada turquoise slab earrings. That's number 13. Yes, she'll
Yes.
take them.
I'm doing better at this.
Lucretia Phillips.
What number are you on?
Oh,
15?
number 14, the hummingbirds.
Oh, yeah.
These are
Okay, these are
sweet.
gonna go fast.
Get ready.
Letitia's
You
gonna
ready?
want those. I can feel it.
So this is, the artist is Micah Mitchell. He's actually, he's not native, but he's a Southwestern artist. And he does these amazing little hummingbirds with a sterling silver beak.
I
love
love
hummingbirds.
those.
Yeah.
I used to go to Hummingbird music camp. I feel like I should wear these.
Oh, my stepchild goes there.
Is it still open?
Yeah.
Oh, I thought it closed down.
No.
Sold 14.
They were
to
99.
Shirley.
They're on sale for 80. And we had 2
Christine.
pairs, and Christine Miller and Shirley
What was the price?
picked both of those up. They will be $80. I can get some more of these if you like them.
Shirley and Christine.
For $80?
For $80, that's right.
I don't think
They
Christine
should
has a
already
card,
have-
does she?
Yeah, they both do, I think. Christine and...
No, Christine doesn't, I don't think.
Oh, I do over here for her.
Oh,
Okay,
I'll take
yeah, that was
it.
like the first one.
okay. Ooh. Oh, we're getting
That
towards
was
the
number
end.
14?
Yeah. Here we go. Another small set of the slab earrings. About 1.5 inches. I think that's a better
Need
set.
more hummingbirds.
Need more hummingbirds. Okay, I'll get some. Have Mike.
I don't feel like that camera is doing justice to this.
No, it's just the white balance is a little off or something, because
I think we just need more light over there for that.
Yeah.
that green.
They look dull and they're not dull. They're really beautiful.
$64.
Here, hold on, keep them right there real quick.
Oh yeah, that camera looks better. Just a little out of focus. There we go. Yeah.
Come on, focus.
$64 for number 15. Yeah, there you go, Marco. That looks good.
Touch it.
Starting from this way or this way? This way.
Right there.
Number 15. 64. These are gonna go. Ready?
Oh yeah, those are fabulous.
Royston ribbon turquoise.
Oh my gosh.
Yep,
Oh,
just those little specks of turquoise there.
number 16.
Number 16.
Those are my favorite.
Those are also 80 on sale for 64.
Wow, great price for those.
Yeah, my hand's in the way, isn't it?
Sold.
Sold to Lena. You have a card for Lena. Congratulations, Lena. 64. And I think that's everything.
That's all of it?
Yeah.
It is. We have a few leftovers. Not very many, but we have a few.
So going back over the pieces one more time. Number 3 on sale for 80. Beautiful calico turquoise there. These are all from Southern Nevada. Artist is Marcela Castillo. She's San Domingo.
No more squares
We only
up
had a few
here.
square shaped. I think we only had like
Do we have
2
any-
or 3.
No, we
Is
don't
that-
have any more.
That's it.
We've got $80 for this number 8. Number 9. Got another set of those, slightly calico. Sold to
Sold.
Tina Stanley.
Last
I'm
one, I
sorry,
think.
Tia
Tia
Garland.
Garland.
I think it was the
Stanley's her
last
cousin.
pair. I don't think it was that one.
Yep, that was the last pair.
No, the one before that, because it just come up. Was it this one?
Here's the one that we're just showing right now, number 9. Very similar. Pat, would you like these? Tia got the last one. Yeah, Tia got number 8.
Yeah.
Not the mine, but the number.
Item number
Uh,
8.
Pat, we have these. These are the last pair of this kind. The last pair of its kind. First of its name. $80. Yes, Pat will take these.
Okay.
And then finally we've got $64 for the turquoise slabs, the smaller 1.5 inch slabs.
Can I put those on?
Yeah.
I think I'm just not happy with how they're looking over
Yeah.
there. Because they deserve a little bit more love.
I like your ring.
Oh yeah, I got it from this really cool place called Turquoise Skies. There we go.
Yeah, those aren't bad. $64 for the pair that Unji's wearing right now. These are number 16.
It gets darker when you zoom in, I think.
Yeah.
There you go.
Yeah, they kind of look like guitar picks.
Yeah.
I'll use a turquoise guitar pick, shoot.
It would last 2 seconds.
Would you like 2? Probably need to stabilize it a little bit more. Keep it from breaking.
I'll just float it in epoxy.
All right.
We have 2 pairs left. One is this one, number 3 for $80, the calico turquoise slabs, and then the set that Unji's wearing for $64.
Those are nice.
But it's okay. They'll go up in the shop, and these will sell. If I ever have turquoise slabs, they
So
sell.
bring a guitar, pick
Yeah.
up some earrings,
Right?
play for the show, break some turquoise.
Well, I think we all learned so much today.
Oh my
It was a
gosh.
long day. I felt
Turquoise
like
Thursday.
I wasn't in the zone today, but there's a lot of information there. I hope that helps. I hope everyone learned a few things about turquoise. If you have more questions about turquoise, don't hesitate to ask.
I know I learned. So I'm sure they did.
I probably learned something too, just talking through it. Thank you for joining us tonight. We know your time is valuable, and we appreciate you spending your time with us. And we hope to see you again next time. We'll be back tomorrow.
Yes.
Tomorrow's our big museum day, our gallery and vintage jewelry day. We'll have the big pieces. We'll bring that squash blossom back out. We'll have the large turquoise necklace, and then we have some other amazing pieces. We have an artist coming in this weekend. We've got Alvin Monty. He'll be here on Saturday, so stay tuned for that. Friday and Saturday we'll be here at 3:30 Mountain Standard Time, which is 2:30 Pacific, 5:30 Eastern. And if you see something on the show that didn't sell, it could still be available. Don't hesitate to reach out. If you need to get a hold of us, you can find us at T.Skies.com. You can call us here at the shop, 505-862-9443, or send us a message in Messenger, and we'll get back to you. If we don't answer, please leave a message, and we'll get back to you. Am I missing anything?
No, I don't think so.
All right.
That's
Thank
it.
you.
That's a wrap, folks.
Thank you, everyone. Have
All
a
right.
great night. Bye.